do Bharatanatyam dancers become gods, demons, and lovers, all without a single word? Abhinaya, the art of expression, is considered the soul of Bharatanatyam. Anisha Grover, a Bharatanatyam dancer and founder of Tilaka Dance Company, reflects on the topic.
As Bharatanatyam dancers, I think that we are lucky to have been taught the art of Abhinaya by our gurus at a very young age, which is the art of expression. And I think most people will agree with me when I say that, one lifetime is just not enough to master this art form, but it can be like an effective tool while taking on multiple roles on stage. And sometimes these are even, seconds apart.
Rooted in Bharat Muni's Natya Shastra, Abhinaya is categorized into 4 types, and it is Satvik Abhinaya, the internal shift that Anisha refers to when she says,
The shift is not only physical, but I would say most importantly, it would be internal. You really have to feel what each character would have felt rather than just mimicking the character.
The inward turn is what transforms Bharatanatyam beyond performance into lived experience. Within this framework, dancers also often embody the Ashtanayikas, the 8 archetypes of the heroine in varying emotional states of love and longing. Although not confined only to female performers, dancers of all genders perform these roles, exploring the range of human emotions through the lens of the heroine. We see the concept of the Ashtanayikas throughout traditional art as well, whether in the Pahari miniature paintings or the Chamba remolds from Himachal Pradesh that have the different stages of courtship intricately embroidered on these like rumals, and it's insane. Through Abhinaya, Bharatanatyam becomes a transformative journey where every shift in emotion brings the divine, the demonic, the deeply human to life. Stay tuned for the next episode where we talk more on the changing settings of Bharatanatyam, from temples to stages to now even screens. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.